some energy. A couple of quick baskets. They now have the 2-point lead. Doesn't last long, though.
It's not going to
smooth. Okay, I like it.
You like that?
I do. Well, that's part of his game we've seen really improve this year, is his ability to step out, knock down not only the 19-footer, but the 22-footer. That's no problem at all.
Hinson hits the three, and it's a 14-point game. And if you're wondering, Windcase, taking over Kermit Davis, had been with him since 2009. Petty with a response on the other. In fact, Nate Oates can put 5 guys out there that can shoot the three. You want to talk about spacing? I don't care if the three-point line is 10 feet or 30 feet. You got to get out there and guard them wherever they choose to shoot it from.
And they're not hitting threes. They're getting points in the paint. Alabama 30 points in the paint tonight.
And they could also hit them from 3-point.
Start of the year, I don't know that is really the case anymore. You know, the Kentucky fans are fairly active on social media, and they seem
that game out. You look at what Alabama's been doing overall. This is a team that, in my mind, if they get into the NCAA tournament, no one's going to want to play them.
No, they're extremely dangerous because they can shoot it 5.
Going off the bounce.
Petty for 3. Another miss and an offensive rebound. How about another one for Petty? This time he knocks it down. The SEC.
Kyron Lewis was smart that he held on to.
Yep. It's a shame, too, because it would have been Flagg's 5th 3 in 5 attempts. Petty, talk about a shooter's back. John Petty. How about the effort from Javian Davis to keep this one alive? Petty again. Got it.
In the best shape of his life in this season.
Back to the zone for Auburn. Alex Reese back in the game at that high post. Been really silent. We had him in Tuscaloosa. And Alex Reese was terrific, as was this for Auburn offensively. And he has delivered.
Petty for 3. Got it. Took the trophy at half. Probably checking some recruits' Instagrams right now. Here's Kyra Lewis. Got Petty. Boom! Big
around the rim. That's a high percentage shot for anybody.
Samir Wheeler doing a nice job running the offense. Also a freshman three-pointer on the way. John Petty Jr. in real time. And as a reminder, he played all but 2 minutes in the last 3 games. So that was very unusual. See if he gets his second win in the second half.
In Georgia, this zone, what Tom Crean is hoping will do is stop the dribble penetration
of just uncontested layups. It is 14 fast break points, and I believe all of those are just at the rim, no defender around, no shot blocker.
Petty for 3.
Things up.
I love that kid, Ty Fagan. He is a glue guy. You know what I mean? Not all superheroes wear cape. He is glue man.
Nicely done at the other end by John Petty. Boy, the customer.
That won't drop for Mark. Here comes Petty back the other way in a 3-point game. Petty. Left-handed shot.
And make a tired Alabama defense defend. You are more likely to get something really, really good. Kentucky's made 5 more threes than Alabama has. Make it 4 after one by Petty, but even with that, never in a minute.
Alabama team. Can you imagine, Murray, that this Bama team is playing without 3 key players, 2 hurt, and a Villanova transfer that's not yet eligible?
Well, they're already good without those guys.
When Austin was coming out of high school, one of the most highly recruited players out of Montgomery.
Samford's kind of switching in out of man and some zone. Right now they're in straight man-to-man.
Petty.
Wow. I'm not sure there's any.
The freshman out of Columbia, South Carolina, gives the Cyclones their largest lead. Petty has an answer. First half.
Like you mentioned at Buffalo, 76.2 possessions per game. So he said, you know what, they got to be efficient at some point. So they got to change it up. You need your bigs to finish, but you really need to slow down and get it to the shooters.
Well, they got Forbes and Shackelford in there now, two good shooters. I don't really know about Forbes, but he's supposed to be.
I do know about